Hey, hey, y'all. Come on in, come on in. Hey, hey, everybody. Welcome to the video. Tonight, I am printing on these custom jerseys. These are by, let's see who they're by. I'm not sure who they're by. So, give me 1 second and I will tell you guys. So, tonight, I am printing jerseys by LAT Apparel. These are really nice. Check these out. These are really, really nice. I love the thickness of them, the quality. They seem to me, they look like they run a little bit big. This one is a medium, and I guess the medium is fine, but this is what I'm doing tonight. It's going to have names, numbers. This one does not have a name and a number, but we're going to print these tonight in here. Try to knock them off. Whenever I'm doing names and numbers, I always print out my names and then I do like a little stack. So I've got my little stack down here with the names on them. And then for my numbers, I'll just look at the number sheet and put the numbers on one by one as I'm going. So I kind of do a little fold like this in half to make sure that it is in the center and lined up real good. Push that on up there. Anderson. So I've got my numbers over here on the wall, and we are at Anderson. Anderson's not on there, so I will put Anderson and do Anderson last. I did have a couple of numbers that were not on there. Anderson and Bodine are not on that list some kind of way. My list printed short, so Torres is a medium 50. Oh snap. Don't tell me I messed up on the first shirt, y'all. Don't tell me I messed up on that first shirt. That's my Torres right there. So, I was about to say, where is Torres? Did I already mess up? Let's see here. I don't see the Torres. Take that one off of this one. This one's going to be a blank one. We got one shirt in the order that's supposed to be a blank shirt, y'all. So, whew, thank goodness I did not mess up on the first one, because lordy. Cost myself a double print though. So, Torres, we're going up. Kaminsky is a number 8. That one will be easy. Okay, so Torres is completed. Once that's complete, I'm just going to throw down there. So, Let's talk about this press. Because a lot of times people ask about this press. You guys are going to hear some air at some point. This is the Geonite. This is the DKSP digital swinger. It is ran by air. Um, and does swing away. So if you are working near a wall like me, it can make it difficult. The swingways can make it difficult because you don't have a lot of room. Number 8, let's make sure that, now these letters come from stalls. These are the stalls letters, and you cannot really tell. See how that's shiny and this side isn't? What I do is I always just pinch it a little bit so I know what side I'm putting on. And then for this one, we're just gonna go right there. So yeah, this is my heat press, DK S20 16 by 20 swing away. I have a air compressor here. This is supposed to be the quiet one, but it's actually not. So air compressor there, push buttons here. This is a, oh, y'all can't see. 2 buttons on the side that you push, and then we have an emergency stop button right there also. This baby right here is for when you are printing something and you need some heavy pressure. Let me tell you, it's gonna do it for you every time. It's heavy as hell. Heavy as heck. And it has to be on something very, very sturdy. So up underneath it, it has pressure adjustments, so I can know exactly how many PSI I'm at. 60 PSI on here now. I can actually do stuff up to 2-3 inches thick. ISPA. So ISPA is an extra large. We always check here to make sure ISPA is extra large. So you kind of double check. And ISPA has the number 1. Because I actually put these on there. I actually put these on in the house and then brought it out here to the garage. So we do need to check it. So these are for the Dallas Business Journal. I got about $65 a jersey on these. So you ask yourself, you know, hey, is there money in doing vinyl? This is pretty much all I do with vinyl. This is for a event. Y'all know I specialize in doing corporate stuff, which is usually going to be events, things that they have going on. ISPA again, number 1. Things they have going on and popping. That's how we're looking right here. So this requires chain hook number. Wait a minute, y'all. I put the wrong thing on chain hook. That was a number 1. Chain hook is supposed to be a number 0. How did I get number 7 for chain hook? Well, we're going to be taking that off with the vinyl remover. Don't know how I got that on there. Adidas is a medium, number 4. So y'all see, I make mistakes. Everybody does. I'm just going to get the gun over there, spray that out, and put another one on there. Number 4. So Tampa, this is just requires a 110 power. Just 110 power. Dedicated circuit. I do have it. Right now I have my phone hooked up to it, but I can't run this heat press and this big fan at the same time on this line. And actually, and I'm not running the air compressor on the same line as this either. The air compressor is actually going over to the other side of the room. 4. Hey, Ken. Maybe I can get Ken to come and get that out of there for me. It's a nice size little order. They did not want this done live, so y'all know we will do our customers. We can print it for them at their event. And y'all notice I'm just eyeballing. It's pretty much how I do it. It's just eyeballing. Where is the gun at? It's over on that side, all the way on the other side of the room. So I gotta go over there and take that letter off. Neville is also the number 4. So anybody have any questions? Let's talk about business. These types of orders are the type of orders that people don't really go after. And they're very, very easy to get. And the thing about it is, most screen printers, you're not going to have to worry about competing with most screen printers because, like for me, I don't even advertise names and numbers. So when somebody calls me to get names and numbers, I am a little bit on the higher side because it's one of those jobs that I'm not really trying to do. So in your business, when you have jobs that you're like, hey, that's really not what I do, you can actually demand a premium price because, hey, what does it matter if they don't go with you anyway if you really don't want to do it anyways, right? So you ask for a little bit more. These numbers are $10 a digit. And I don't remember how much they cost over on the Stahl's website. But I have screen printed numbers, and then those, I actually bought them in a number pack. And I've had that number pack since. And actually another client ended up paying for those numbers because what happened, another perk of live printing, is that when you do jobs for people and they don't, okay, Valeris, when you do jobs for people, Valeris is an extra large and it's number 21. when you do jobs for people and you order, let's see, who did we do that job for? We did that job for some company, I can't remember, but we ordered the screen printed numbers and we order number kits, so you always have numbers left over. Um, I ordered the numbers from Stalls, so I happen to have the Stalls fonts because there was a time when they used to sell their fonts. And so I still have the fonts. So if I actually run out of a number set, that's a huge shirt right there. I'm just going to have to eyeball that baby because it's so big. So in between there, I've got two finger spacing between the numbers. So those numbers really were already paid for, so it's just like you got extra merch. I think that number kit was, I don't remember, but it was like 100 and some numbers or 80 some numbers. It was a lot of numbers. I think the number kit was maybe around 80 to 100 bucks. And then the vinyl letters, I just cut those. So I'm actually missing a few numbers because I used them in that last order when we did that live. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut them out to match. So I always order the letters. Which one is extra large? Okay, y'all. So that should be a number 13. I need to get a pen because, baby, I'm over here messing up, y'all. I'm over here messing up. I can't see those that on that little bitty paper. That should be a number 13. Dang. I'm going to take that off the wall. Means I'm going to have to switch that back. Yeah, let me take that off the wall because it's too far up for me. The letter should be a number 13. This print is too small for me to see. That should have been a number 13. The good thing is that I have a gun that I can literally like, bloop, and it's out. So, Cornell. Cornell is 3 and 1 is 12. So, whenever I mess something up, I throw it over to the side. So, the first Cornell is a large, and it is number 3. So this is our spot gun that we're gonna get those numbers off with when I get done. No, they used to, so I do not think Style still sells. I don't think they still sell numbers um, or font files. I know they sell the numbers. I don't know. When I got mine, I've had those numbers for, shoots, I would say probably, oh dang, probably at least 15 years ago when they were not selling numbers and names. But what I would do if I was someone and I was trying to do that one is going to be, so one is a 3, the other one is a 12. What I would do is I would do a varsity font and an Arial. I mean, not an Arial, a varsity, a pro narrow, maybe a Tiffany, but mainly varsity and pro narrow, or just a collegiate. And that would be the font that I would offer all of my customers. It wouldn't be any deviation in it. This is what we have, this is what we sell. If you're going to be doing, you know, fonts like that, because that way, just want to make sure we do that. It's not just the best. That way, if you do have to print out something, you print, like, don't order something that's crazy that you cannot print out yourself. If they don't sell it, then what you do is you lay this flat on your whatever. You lay it flat on something, you take a picture of it, and then you just vectorize it and cut around it. That way you got the exact font. It's always, you know, more than one way to skin a cat. Number 12, Cornell. This isn't a big order, but it made big money. Okay. I actually thought that she wanted these done in-house. So when she called and said, no, I want you, I mean, live at an event, when they said, no, we don't want you to do it live at the event, I was like, ugh. But the thing is, if I go out and I do 25 shirts, or what was this, maybe 21 at an event for a couple of hours versus doing it in-house and still making, you know, over $1,000 profit, I'm good with that. That's cool, y'all. That looks smooth. That looks really, really good. Check that out. Looks really, really good. Willing is an extra large. Check the tag. Make sure you put the right number on it. You have to upcharge for this type of stuff. Y'all see I already messed up, what, 2 or 3 shirts? You gotta have a gun too. So whenever I'm on live, I already know that a lot of times my concentration ain't where it's supposed to be. Fold this print. Willing is a number 6. So I will be, if you're in Dallas or in Fort Worth, if you're going to go to the impression show tomorrow, I will be there in the house. I think my talk is at 2 o'clock. So, and y'all know me. I'm going to go in there and swing it. Ain't got nothing ready for them. Just going to go on in there and do what I do. If you have not been to a trade show and you're doing shirts, then you don't know what you're missing. That is Impressions, is a show where you go to learn about what's going on in the industry and to find the right equipment. You get to talk to people, network, figure out what's best for you and your business. Now these numbers are not, these are not, because I didn't cut them. They're pre-cut, so they don't stick. But the other vinyl does stick. So, and again with these, number 6 and number 9 is interchangeable. So you have to kind of hit it right there to make sure that you have a number 6. Number 6 is done. Doesn't take long at all. Profiting about $1,000 off of these. Let's see, 65 times, we did 65 times 20, I think it's 21 or 22. And shirts might have been like a couple $100. That's it. So Nugent is number 2. No way you're not supposed to. If you do it as, even if you're doing it as a side hustle, you're supposed to be able to make your money. So jobs like this right here, if one of my kids was here, they could have had this job. Just takes a little longer than screen printing, but the profit margin on numbers is up there. You can push it up there. That profit margin is up there, y'all. Guerrero, or 2 Guerrero. Is that number 2? These shirts are thick, really, really thick. And if you get a number where the number 2 and your number 5 is interchangeable, then you're good to go. Because let's say so if you guys want to know how I'm aligning that stuff up, there's a line right there. have a professional press, 33. I'm gonna miss him because I don't have both of his numbers. So thus he's the one that I have to print out 2 3s for, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the wording on there so I know it's on there. When you have a professional press, you can literally, I'm literally hitting this at like 12 seconds, and that's it. 320, 320, 326, 12 seconds. That's it. So I was short on the number 3 and the number 2. So I know that there are a couple that I was going to be doing that I would not be able to get done. So hood is a number 26. Let's see if I got hood. So we don't have hood. And then we have Johnson, which is a large, which is a number 7. Go ahead and do hood. Go ahead and print them and press them. And then the numbers I don't have, I'll go in there and cut. Hood is a number 6. 26 is what hood is. 26. We got a 2 for it, but we don't have a 6. I really, really like this shirt. If I like a shirt, that means it's good. So, ladies, LAT Apparel is a woman's own brand. So y'all make sure y'all support. And this brand right here donates to Bosscation whenever I need something. They will do a donation, so I can tell you guys that these people right here, they are for, you know, the success of all. So just so you know, FYI, support those that support. Okay, Johnson is going to be a number 7, and we did not have the name Johnson, but it is a large. I put it in the pile. Even if I go through and I realize that I have a name missing, I still put it in the pile to be printed. And I'm not pre-pressing. That's the middle right there. Sometimes shirts are crooked, so this is Johnson. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Got one in the Amazon card. You'll be where? To Impressions? Yeah, that's right. You are coming to Impressions. So, y'all, I did a thing today. So, there is a show here in Dallas. Well, it's not a show. It is like a swap meet. Traders Village. It's the largest one is in Dallas. Huge, huge, huge place. And so I'm gonna go out there and sell some blanks. I'm not gonna do any printing. I'm gonna go out there and I'm going to sell those blanks So Johnson was a number 7. Was that the, let me see. That's the number 7. Yeah, I can go ahead and put the number 7 on the front of that one too. So that will be done, and all I have to do is put the Johnson on there. So I did a thing. I'm gonna go out there. I wanted to go out there during the summer, and I did go out there to go check it out, but it was just too dang hot. And so I ended up not going because it was too dang hot. So now this is the time for me to go and check and see if it'll be a weekend side hustle. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna take some hoodies. I'm gonna take some hoodies and some sweatshirts. I did run a space that has electricity, but I don't really think that I'm going to be able to use the electricity this time because I'm really not going to have time to print up anything. I do have a few shirts and stuff that I take out whenever I'm doing something that are pre-printed, but I'm not going to take it. I don't think I'm going to take it to that event, to this place, because then I wouldn't have anything when people invite me to other places. I don't do a lot of pre-printing, so I thought about going out there and doing some live screen printing. But I'll tell you guys the funny thing. So I don't know if the lady at the front desk knew me or what, but it was weird. It was a really weird situation. So I go in and I'm asking her about the space. Headshot number, that one is a number 22, and I don't have 222s either. Oh, I can do that. And then I got a 28 and a 12. I'm missing them 2s like crazy. So I go in there to rent the space. I'll tell you guys in a minute. So I go in the space to look at it and rent it out and all that stuff. And the lady says, the lady says, what are you going to be doing? And I said, well, I'm going to come out. I'm just going to come out and do some hoodies, right? And some hoodies and some sweatshirts. And so she tells me to go look at the spaces. I go look at the spaces. I come back and I found a space that's right next to a lady that is a screen printer, right? But hell, this is a good spot. It's prime location, right? So me, y'all know, hey, I post up next to anybody. So the space is right here, and then she has a big, huge huge space that she rents by the month. So I'm sorry, y'all, but if we bump heads, then we just bump heads, and it just is what it is, because hey, I'm a hustler, baby, and I'm coming to get me some money. And one thing that I do know is that if you've been here for a while and I come through and to get my money, you know, hey, we can both make money, because Y'all know you have a Texaco on one side of the street and an Exxon on the other side, right? Or McDonald's and Burger King, however you want to do. Anyways, the lady in the front office, she says, "Oh, you don't want that space." And I'm like, "Why not?" And she said, "Well, but that one doesn't have," she said, "but that one doesn't have electricity, and you're going to be printing." Huh, you. She said, "You don't want to be next to that lady because she's screen print." So my mind is like, girl, I ain't saying nothing about I'm coming out here to do no printing, no screen printing or nothing. So I'm totally confused, y'all. Totally confused because I'm like, okay, how you, how did she even get my name, know my name, or whatever? I'm just totally confused. So, really, really confused. Trying to figure that part out. How did this lady know that I print? So she says, "You need a space with electricity." Now, I'm not even thinking about doing no printing. But now she done said I need a space with electricity. So I'm like, okay, maybe I do need a space with some electricity, right? I'm like, okay, maybe I do need a space with some electricity. So she said, just go look at it. So I'm thinking to myself, she's trying to get me away from this other lady. I don't know what kind of games they playing here, but I got in my mind I'm gonna get this space. So I go back there and I look at the space and I call my husband and I tell him about the space because the space that she sent me to is really a nice space too, and it's right next to the ATM and a food court. And I'm of a certain age and a big girl. I ain't got time to do all that walking. You park right there and you can put your stuff in your space and then go move your car. It's quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I did like that. It's in the middle, like in the middle of the place. So I go back up there and I said, well, you know what? I think you're right. I'll go ahead and take this other space. So now it's time to pay. And so the lady's looking in the computer and she keeps saying, because I'm still trying to figure out, ma'am, how you know I print, right? So she keeps saying, you've been here before, right? No, ma'am, I haven't been here. So I stick to the story. I haven't been there. This lady just kept on and kept on and kept on. But anyways, this is the thing, y'all. When she told me that the other lady was there and she was like, you don't want to be next to her, or this is the other. You can't never be afraid of competition. You can't never be afraid of competition. And because here it is. And this is the thing. This is how I am. If you could come and post up next to T-Baby and get my money, then you need to get it. That's how I feel with it. It's actually, a lot of people always be worried about competition, but it's actually more money in numbers. It's actually more money in numbers. That's why you see, because people will come where you are. Now, my thoughts was I wasn't printing anything. I'm like, okay, I wasn't even going out there to print, but now the lady done got me in a space that I can print if I want to print something. But I don't think I'm going to print anything because this is it's going to be my first time being out there in a while. I was out there about 15 years ago. Now, I know that woman don't remember me from then. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she know me from somewhere else. Maybe you on YouTube, Linda. Hey, girl. Thank you for the space. Anyways, y'all. Got one more stock. I already did a stock, but I guess I didn't. The stock is a 2X and it's a 21. And I ain't got a 21, so we go back and go ahead and do him those twos. I'm short on those tools. I need about 8 of them dang on things. It's the last one, and then I'll go ahead and get that other one off. But I'm gonna go out there, and I'm just gonna go out there and just sell some blanks, just to see how it goes, and then maybe I'll end up going, because I really, once I got out there, I said, I need about 4 spaces in here, about 4. But then I said, don't be greedy. See, that's where a lot of us make mistakes sometimes. Don't be greedy. Just go. I'm just gonna go out there, check out the space, see what's going on, see who's selling what, and then I'll decide on if it's something that's for me or whatnot. And maybe I'll do something, but by the time I talk at Impressions, which is going to be Thursday and Friday, because I'm doing a Thursday talk and a Friday talk, I really won't have time to be coming home trying to make anything. So I'm just going to go out there, check it out. I saw a turkey leg cut, so I'll be over at the turkey leg cut. I'll check out the turkey legs, and then I'll check out the lotus and see about that good corn. And I think I saw some nachos and pizza and all kinds of stuff out there. So I'll be the one that'll be checking all that stuff out. We can go ahead and turn this off for a minute. Redo. I mean, not redo, but this is one that is, stop, I'm going to fold them this way so I know what numbers I need. This one needs a number. So how do you guys feel about competition being right next to you? Let's talk about it. Because, you know, you're going to run a business, you have to always think about, hey, oh, I didn't press that? I didn't even press that one. Straight up tripping, girl. Should have enough. I should have enough in there. Enough air in there to deal with that. So let's go through these babies real quick. Number 2, Nugent. There's number 2. He's completely ready. Good thing about this pressure is you ain't never got to worry about no customers coming back. You never got to worry about the customers coming back. Anderson must have needed a number. Oh, I don't know what Anderson needs, because Anderson must have been one of the 2 that, crap. I don't know what the numbers are on Anderson. I don't know what the number is on Anderson, y'all. That's what it was. I forgot there was a couple that are in there on my list. Let me go ahead and plug my phone in so that I can get the information. We gonna have fun, Imperial. We are going to have fun. I think Cynthia's coming. Is Cynthia on here? Number 8. Number 6 is women. 6. Make sure it's ready to be packaged up. Willing. Number 6, extra large. Check. Now number 12. Spin it this way. So I have a tag gun, and I'm gonna tag it with the tag gun, and put DBJ on it, so it looks like, you know, it's merch from them. I would relabel it, but I don't really have time for that. But that's something that you could offer somebody, is you could say, okay, well, I can take this and relabel the inside. We were actually going to put the numbers up here also, but then they changed their mind on that, so we ended up not doing it. Number 12 is Cornell has a number 12, and Gupta has a number 12. A couple of people with number 12s. Number 12 in a small, Cornell. Okay then. This is the part that takes the time. Just making sure that I got blue right now was number 3. Number 3, Cornell. Large. That's right. Love it when you can just peel the vinyl off, not have any problems with it coming off. And this matches up really, really good. The Styles vinyl is a little bit whiter, feels more like a Styles has a really nice vinyl. Feels like more of an athletic patch than just a regular white vinyl, but it matches up really good. So Styles vinyl is a little bit thicker than this vinyl from, I believe the vinyl that I have came from Avia wholesale. Styles vinyl is a little thicker. Yeah, I can feel it a little bit more. And this one looks good, y'all. Looks damn good. Quality work. That's what they want. That's what they want. You want all of your prints. Let me show y'all something. You want all your prints to be consistent. Show y'all something. Y'all see that? When you line up those lines, you want those prints to be consistent, whether you screen print or whatever it is you're doing. You don't want them to be all over the place. Sorry, y'all. I need to get to the boot shirts. Number 4. So y'all working on anything out there tonight? The video. Number 4 is Nivea. Nivea is a medium. Number 4. consistency. And then we have another number 4, which is a data. Yep, number 4, a data. And that one should be a medium. Oh, there was something in here that I gotta shoot out. So extra large. That one is great. Okay, where did the chat go? There it is. There's the chat. Working on a hoodie order. Oh, you did get some LAT apparel. Okay. How's it looking, Cynthia? Number 8. We have a number 8 with Kizmara Marsky. Kizmarski. KAZMIERSKI. Number 8, and it's a medium. So I think the other day, it might have been Cynthia that asked me about numbers over, like how many letters do I put on a jersey before you start charging more. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I tell y'all 10 max, that's 10 max. That's 10. See, if we go any more than 10, we would have to start then shrinking it in. And so that's why we try to do 10. And then we also tell the people that it's, it needs to be 10. But when you get stuff like this, the reason I charge so much for this is because, one, y'all see how long it's taking me to do this, to make these? Taking my whole night, tying up my whole night. And so anytime I have to do something that takes me a little longer, you gotta charge for 50 Torres medium. Because this isn't something like you're just throwing all the shirts up there and you're doing the same thing, right? So this is personalized stuff. And personalized merch is more than just regular custom merch. You should charge more for personalized merch than just custom merch, Once we add a name to it and personalize it, and we have numbers and particular numbers going on different shirts and things like that, it takes more time and you have to pay attention. And then y'all see Like I said, I messed up. I think it was 3 of them out of 20. Unacceptable. I'll blame it on the YouTube folks. I know it's at least 2. I know it was at least 2 of them that was messed up. Now these I'll take a picture of and put these up on my Instagram and on my website to let people know that we do custom jerseys. Now I do something that I haven't done in a long time. Now this one has absolutely nothing on it. So that one was one that has nothing on it. Stock needs work. This one, we got a group of 12. So this one is one that means we had 2 group of names. I thought we already did pull the group of number 12. Oh, I guess this is the no, we didn't. Okay, so this one needs another number. This one just needs a number on it. So throw it to the side. Reed needs a number. No, there was one. Hitchcock needs a number. Those are all the ones with those 2s. They had a lot of 2s in this order. So this number 7, that needs Johnson on it. Hood is a small 26. Herrera is a medium. Guerrero is a medium. That one is fine. Nothing wrong with that one. This number 13. That says number 13. It says Valeris, and that's it. So this one is the one that has to come off. I gotta take this number 21 off. What has to come off. Let me go get a pot or something, so. Grab a pot. And I will be right back. The shirt. Whose shirt was it? This one, number 21. There it goes right there, y'all. Starting to come on up. Put it on up. Up off of there. I need to get this little piece right there on that tip. Make sure you get all that residue. Off of there. Let's go ahead and do this other one. Pull it kind of tight. Don't really have to take numbers off much. Oh, I forgot to take this up off of there. Have to take that off. We don't have shirts that we can't fix. We don't have shirts that we cannot fix. Where is it? Sometimes we'll have customers that'll call and ask, can you take a print off their shirt? I'm like, nope. Gotta get a new shirt because we don't like to do this. We don't like to do it. I need a flat base where I can get myself still, y'all. It just melts the vinyl, just melts it like crazy. Just melts it. And when I get through with this shirt, you won't even know that there was ever a number on it. When I say it's melting this stuff right here, shoot. This Styles letter is melting a little different than what your girl is used to. Used to most vinyl will just peel straight up the whole, but this right here vinyl, right here, it actually melts. Actually, it's melting. Which means I'm gonna have to get that. That's better. Fill it up with a towel. So it's not all over my hand. Whew. Now that is right there at the back. Good. This one should be good to go. So, what I'm going to do is, got the number off. I'm going to throw this in the wash and get that little excess off of there. And then put that number on there, y'all. Let's see, so I got one more, which is Chin Hawk. Chin Hawk is a large, and it's supposed to be a 0, and it's got a number 7 on it. That first one came off just fine. That second number, I think because I left that plastic on it and didn't peel it up all at one time, it was a little bit difficult to get it off of there. These stall numbers, they actually melt. Most of the vinyl that I've done doesn't melt. Try to get this. Maybe this one will do better since it did not have the plastic on it. Let's see. Starting to come up. Starting to wrinkle. Try not to melt this one as much as I did that other one, but you have to move fast while the solution is still wet because it dries very fast. Should be in a, normally Tampa, it's a little bit easier and a little bit faster than this. See, I notice when it's really wet, it wants to, that's when it wants to kind of melt and over the shirt. So let it dry up a little bit, and then I'll start back peeling that stuff off. Because y'all know, an order like this, ain't no extras. Ain't no extras, baby. Mm-mm. No extras. A little bit more. She is right there. Say, being a well ventilated area when you're doing this. A little bit of this. It'll be right there. Gotta get that big piece off. Right up in there. Sometimes you can get it good enough to just take your hand and just swipe on across. Like so. I don't know. These two shirts here through the washer. To get that extra little bit of adhesive up off of there, and we will be good. will be good. Come on. Last little bit of piece. So what I'll probably do is take some solution and put it on a roller and brush it back and forth. And that'll get that little extra that's on there. So there we go. We're just gonna let that dry all the way up. That one looks pretty good. Now, the problem I have is this 21. So I gotta get this, all of that off of that 21. So I'm gonna work on that now. And I might just be able to do it without needing to run it through the washer. This one I'm gonna have to run through the washer. This is gonna be the 13. Yeah, we're gonna run that one through the washer. The other one, this one right here, came off really good, so it'll be good. We'll be able to knock those two off. And that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go and print out the other numbers that I need to put on these shirts, and I'll post a picture of what that Valaris looks like once I get it done. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Phone is freezed up.